It's amazing what you could go through. So, as we know, change is needed for our local nurses in our community. We want them to know, though, that we are fighting for them. We're fighting for everybody who exists in this county to try to get you guys the best quality of care that is possible. We deserve that in Luzerne County. We realize right now, Geisinger's approach to staffing is completely broken down. I want you just to think about something. Anybody here who has children, right? Children that go to any of the school districts. Imagine if the teachers felt undervalued and they decided we're going to go on strike because we want what's better for our kids and our families. And if the response instead was, we are going to fly in teachers from all across the country to teach your local children, and we are going to pay them 2 or 3 times more than what we pay you. People need to realize that if we want to lead in this community and start something now, this is the time to do it. We have 300 open vacancies at GWV. What that means is there are 300 job options. Any nurse in this entire area can go on and try to apply for over 300 open jobs. Have they? No. Why have they not? Because we are not getting what is fair. We want to bring people in and we want to retain them. That is not what's in Geisinger's plan. Instead, they would rather pay other nurses who do not understand our community. They are not affiliated with us. They don't go to sleep at night worrying about the family members they're going to take care of tomorrow. They don't care. They're there for a paycheck to go back home where they came from, where they can take care of their families better than we can take care of our own. So with that, I really want to take a second so we can introduce Maurice Cobb. He is the Secretary-Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. They represent hundreds and thousands of union members in our communities here in NEPA, and he came out here to speak with you.
Thank you. What's up, SCIU? Make sure they hear you up there. Thank you for having me. I heard about this. I heard about this today, and I wanted to come out and share some of this energy with you all. So I just can't understand why it's not simple to someone that nurses need to feel valued. They need to get a fair wage. And why in hell someone would have to pay almost $800 a month for a family plan for health care when they work in the healthcare energy. Can somebody help me understand that? I was being briefed on this as I was driving up from Harrisburg, and I'm like, this just sounds insane. You can't make this up. It sounds like a movie or something. But it's not a movie, and it's what you guys have been dealing with day in and day out. And that's what we're here to bring attention to. So I've heard there's a chant. Don't make Matt out to be a liar. I heard there's a chant that you all like. Starts with be safe or be fair. Be fair. Be fair to those who care. I love that. Be fair to those who care. Be fair to those who care. Yeah. So listen. For anyone that has to question why a nurse needs to feel valued, not only valued, but for over 300 positions that haven't been filled and it's been going up and up every year. It's not just about the folks up here. It's about your loved ones that they are taken care of. That's why we're in Harrisburg fighting for the Fair Patient Act. It's not just about the nurse and how tired they are and how unfairly they're being treated, but it's also about your family member that's getting cared for by them. If nurses are taking care of 20, 30 patients, running back and forth, working on no sleep, it's not safe for the patient as well. So, I mean, to me, like I said, it's a no-brainer, and I can't believe you all have been dealing with this day in and day out. But we're going to bring attention to this. I promise when I get back to Harrisburg, this is going to be at the top of our agenda. And I thank you. I know it's cold out here, but this fight is well worth it, and we're in it with you. I want to make sure that all 700,000 members of the AFL-CIO, Pennsylvania AFL-CIO, know about this, and we're going to be fighting with you. All right?
Again, that was Maurice Cobb, the Secretary Treasurer of the AFL-CIO. Let's give him another round of applause. The next person that I want you to hear from is one of our nurses, because obviously we're the people that are seeing these issues day in and day out. So I would like to bring up Roseanne.
Talk right into your real close.
Hi, everybody. Good evening.
Real close. Real close. Real close. Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Roseanne Edwards, a striking nurse from MedSurg 4 West at GWV. Let's hear it for all MedSurg nurses and all.
Oh yeah, like this, like
Real loud. Okay. Let's hear it for all MedSurg nurses and all nurses here with us tonight. Woo! I'd like to give a special shout out to my colleagues on 4 West, 3 West, and Oncology 5 and all GWV nurses. Like all nurses, I'm on the front line of healthcare for our community as a med-surg nurse. Why am I on strike? Why are all Geisinger Wyoming RNs on strike? Because our hospital is facing significant problems that hinder us as nurses from providing the highest quality of care to our patients. And addressing these issues is critical to ensuring we can meet healthcare needs of our community. We are here tonight to highlight the concerning financial decisions made by Geisinger Wyoming and the impact of their investment choices. It is crucial that we examine how these decisions affect us as registered nurses and the community that we serve. Last week, Geisinger Wyoming wasted $5 million on out-of-town nurses to replace us. After forcing us to strike. These resources and money could have been better allocated to support us, the loyal members of our Geisinger Wyoming family. We are here to shine a light on Geisinger Wyoming's terrible financial choices, including spending $900 million on new construction projects. How will we staff these new buildings if we can't recruit and retain local nurses now? Kaiser Permanente created a new entity called Ryzen to acquire myriad of hospitals. Rather than investing in their own nurses, who are the heart of the healthcare community, the CEO is paid a salary of over $7 million annually. Again, we are here to shine a light on Geisinger Wyoming's terrible choice to invest every day in temporary contract nurses, compensating them more than double what we all make, 401k benefits, and cheaper healthcare premiums. It is unacceptable that we, as the loyal nurses of our hospital, who ensure the highest quality of care to our community, are neglected and endure these injustices. So Geisinger Wyoming can fund the new construction projects and temporary contracted nurses. All this while we remain understaffed, receive patients with higher acuity than ever, and have increasing workload with little to no help daily. We have gathered here because Geisinger Wyoming and our parent company Kaiser have chosen not to compensate their own nurses adequately. leading to a staffing crisis in our hospitals. We are all here to demand change that will ensure healthy nurses are available to provide the best care possible, which in return helps us to keep our patients healthy. We must protect the health and well-being of our nurses. How can we put our patients first if we put our nurses last? We want to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of you for being here tonight. The community must understand our priority is to be inside at our hospital, caring for you and your families. Thank you for your support and standing with us in this critical fight.
How about we clap again for Roseanne, because she did something. All right, next up, I would like to introduce Kayla Wedlock. She is a striking nurse coming from the Pittston campus. Kayla?
Thank you, Lauren. I'm here again for my Pittston campus. I'm here today to talk about an issue that is very important to me and affects our ability to recruit and retain staff. That is the recruit and retain staff. I am 26 years old and already thousands of dollars in debt to Geisinger due to the company's insurance not covering the providers I need for my Tourette syndrome or a procedure that I recently needed that was recommended by my provider. Meanwhile, Geisinger is their own insurer. Every day we deliver the best care possible to our community, yet our employer, which is also, like I said, our insurer, does not provide affordable health care to us, the caregivers. In what world does that make sense? Local nurses are invested in our community. We care about the quality of our health care. We're your friends, your neighbors, your family. Our family and friends are taken care of in these facilities in which we work for. We need to be able to be our best to provide our best care for our loved ones. It is so disturbing that Geisinger is paying nurses from out of town double what they pay us. Meanwhile, the turnover and vacancies at Geisinger is 3 times the national average, and that short staffing impacts our ability to deliver quality care to our community. A wise person once said that insanity is doing the exact same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's time for the insanity to end. We're out here to send a message. So let me hear you guys repeat after me. Respect local nurses. Respect local nurses. Respect our town. Respect local nurses. Respect our town. Respect local nurses. Geisinger, are you listening? Can you hear us now? We're saying no more to corporate healthcare that puts profits over the needs of local nurses and local patients. We're saying no more to the status quo. And we're saying no more to Geisinger's broken staff approach, which created the 300 empty nursing positions in the first place. It's time to make local nurses and local needs the priority again. That's what this fight is about. Thank you, everyone, very much.
All right, guys, let's give the community a really good sign of what we're representing. I want everyone to raise their signs up. I want everyone to cheer as loud as they can so we can get a couple pictures of what this community is about. Okay, can everybody hear me? All right. We want to thank Kayla. Next up, we are thrilled to have two state representatives who have been allies with us along this way for our fight for a fair contract. We have State Representative Jim Haddock and State Representative Eddie Day Cushion.
I'll fight over the microphone. First, I'd like to start with thank you, nurses, for your selfless dedication to helping others. Your work is truly valuable. Is SCIU on the square?
Yeah!
Oh, we could do better than that. Is SCIU in the house? And what are we going to do?
We're gonna win!
Fight. What are we going to do?
Fight!
Because when we fight,
We win!
that's better.
Yeah.
Think about it. What role does nurses play in our life? Well, the role starts sometimes even before birth. But think of a delivery room setting. The baby is delivered. The doctor gives that child to a nurse. The nurse cleans the baby and does a physical check for health. And then the nurse, before the mother gets to touch the baby, the nurse is the first person that takes care of that child. And then the nurse hands the child to the mom. But that's not when a nurse is done with a child. A nurse takes care of us for the rest of our life. That work, again, is invaluable. You continue through life to help us. And sometimes you're referred to as angels of mercy. During the pandemic, you were the famous heroes. And rightly so. But with all that being said, why are we here today? Because at contract time, that's all forgotten by a hospital management, and they want to put a cheap value on the invaluable work of our nurses. In fact, they want to put a cheap value on 800 nurses throughout 3 locations here in Luzerne County. Well, I, for one, am glad to speak out on behalf of the nurses and lend my voice to the cause, because putting invaluable price tags on nurses is unacceptable. I spoke to many caregivers who have expressed you are short-staffed, overworked, and burnt out, all of which impacts your ability to care for your patients and save lives. But yet, you carry on. I want you to know that my colleagues and I, and Eddie Day is here today, we voted in the House of Representatives in Harrisburg for the safe staffing levels. And we sent it from the House of Representatives to the Senate, and it sat there. Well, guess what? Because of pressure of hospitals throughout Pennsylvania that said we can't afford it. We say we cannot afford not to pass that bill, because everybody seems to forget patients are in the hospitals, and that's your mother, your father, your child, or your spouse. The work you do, truthfully, I cannot say it enough, is invaluable. So, as healthcare workers, you deserve so much, because the time and the energy you do caring for us and our loved ones every day. It is not time for the legislature to give up for what you do. But it's time for us to fight for you. And it's time that the Geisinger health system also recognizes the work that you do every day on behalf of us here in Luzerne County. And you deserve a fair contract with fair benefits. And we're not going to give up, are we?
No.
Because when we fight,
We win.
when we fight,
We win.
and win, we will. And I, for one, appreciate what you do for the patients each and every day of your life. You are true angels of mercy.
Thank you.
Let's be pro-patient, pro-worker, and pro-healthcare. I'm with you because we're union strong.
Yes.
Yes,
And now I'd like to welcome Eddie Day Krasinski.
Thank you, Representative Hanna. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you all for all that you do, all that you have done. Thank you for being here. Thank you for inviting my colleague and I to be here with you in your fight for what? For fairness. When I came and spoke to you the last time, that was the first word I used, right? I said, let's come to the table and be fair. And you have done that, have you not? Are you still underpaid compared to the other nurses in the surrounding area? Hello, Geisinger, did you hear that? What's wrong with these nurses? Not one damn thing. These are the best. They are the best. They deserve the same amount as any other professional nurse anywhere in this valley, anywhere in northeastern PA. So we're still, and we are ready to come to that table and be fair. All you're asking for is fairness. What? What are you asking for? What are you asking for? What are you asking for? So the next thing we want, I want to make sure that the Geisinger hierarchy who came into northeastern PA, they have forgot the courage, the guts, the love, the care of all of you and the families that you have come from. They have forgotten about that. They came from California. Whoa, wait a minute. They don't know us. They don't know us. You are good, honorable people. Good, honorable people. You care for the patients each and every day. And you're just asking for that fairness. And what I'm saying to Geisinger is, you guys have made a big mistake. You know what that mistake is? Geisinger had a great reputation from little Danville to grow and to give health care to all of us in the Northeast. You guys have done an incredible job. But now they want to get bigger. So they bring in somebody from outside the area. The message to the guys from on the upper decks of Geisinger: don't you disrespect these people. Don't you dare disrespect these men and women who every day come to work prepared to do whatever it takes to take care of those kids.
Yeah.
Don't you disrespect them. What was the other word I gave you the last time I met with you? Unity. What is that word?
Unity.
What is that word?
Unity.
And you know what? It's not just going to be you. No, no, no. I want unity for the entire northeastern part of this Pennsylvania. I'm asking for unity from everybody out there to back these people who have worked so hard for the betterment, not only of their patients, but also the reputation for Geisinger. And they have totally disregarded that. Yes, I'm a little upset. Yes, because I, along with my colleagues, many times have complimented Geisinger over and over. We're proud of Geisinger, our own local hospital system that has grown so well. And now they have the audacity to disrespect the people that made them who they are. Our nurses. Are we going to stay together?
Yeah!
What is that word?
Unity!
What is it?
Unity!
Louder!
Unity!
Louder!
Unity!
Ooh, you guys are terrific.
Yeah!
You're terrific. To the people from Geisinger, I ask on behalf of all the members of the House of Representatives, our Senate, our governor, do the right thing, please. Take care of these people. Be fair to them. Put them on the same status as the other nurses. And don't overcharge them for their health care. It takes a long time to build a quality reputation. And it only takes one bad contract, one bad situation to destroy the credibility. Are we coming together on this? And we're inviting Geisinger. We're inviting the administration. We're inviting management to join us for the good of your patients, for the good of Northeastern PA, and for the good of the professionalism that we have here today. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Love you all very much. Stay strong, stay united.
That was extremely emotional, and I think that we can all very much thank you and appreciate State Representative Patty Kaczynski for coming out here and talking to us and giving us all of that support and rallying us up and remembering that we are all united from the bottom to the top. We are united. So we happen to touch on the fact that we were purchased by Kaiser Permanente, and then they created Horizon Health. So we're lucky enough today that they gave us that money from the West Coast to invest in the East. But you know what? I don't think they expected the union presence that existed in this county. Because unfortunately for them, we have SEIU brothers and sisters that are in California. And they have traveled across the country from, again, California, sun and warmth. And they are here representing and supporting us because of our cause. So who I want to welcome up here works for Kaiser Health, came from California. She is also freezing her butt off. And I want to welcome Sonia Allen Smith.
Good evening to the Geisinger nurses, and also good evening to the Wilkes-Barre community. I am so thrilled to be here tonight to represent SEIU UHW. I am a healthcare worker, and I am wanted to make sure we want you to understand that Geisinger was bought. Kaiser bought Geisinger through raisins. I hope I got that right. So So we share the same boss, basically. We share the same boss. And I want you to know that the healthcare workers across the country are with you. I want you to know my union, SEIU UHW, represent Kaiser workers in California, and we have been in solidarity with you. And we have been every step of the way. Every step of the way. Because we understand that we're all in this fight together. Right? We have members who are here supporting you. Our leadership is watching, and we expect Geisinger to deliver the same wages, health care, and staffing levels that other nurses in our company receive. Not a we don't want not a second-tier status. You deserve better than that, and this community deserves better than that. We won't let Geisinger and Kaiser lower the standards through rising or create disparity among healthcare workers who work on the same company. You deserve the same contract the nurses in our parent company, Kaiser, receives. Nothing less. In this moment, know that every healthcare worker everywhere are with you. You are leading the fight, and we are so proud of you, and we have your backs. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. Thank you.
How about we give another round of applause? I'm going to bring up the next speaker. I know because he was president of Missouri County Community College. John Leary. I can personally thank him because I am an OCC grad. That nursing program trained me to be the nurse I am today. And what we want to do is keep recreating nurses for the future. And I am so happy to have him come up here and to speak with all of us because he is the voice of the nurses that are in school, that want to join our profession, that want to take care of our community, and that love their jobs.
Thank you so much. I am so honored to be here this evening. And I am so impressed. As I walked through this crowd earlier and I talked to you, I met graduates from Luzerne County Community College from 1976, 1985, 1990. And let me just spend just a little bit of time talking about the preparation that you received and where you're standing here tonight. Think about this. Luzerne County Community College's ranking in nursing, in the registered nursing profession, is in the top 15% of the United States. Not Wilkes-Barre, not Pennsylvania, but the United States. And I have had the honor for approximately 50 years to see so many of the citizens of this region come to Luzerne County Community College, develop the necessary skills and competencies to graduate and go out and work in our communities, where 80%, 4 out of 5 of our graduates remain right here in northeastern Pennsylvania. Living in our communities, raising families, and giving back. It is time, as you are here tonight, to stand up. This entire community needs to stand up with you and represent and advocate for you. Because, ladies and gentlemen, and we just celebrated his day. One of my favorite quotes, the Reverend Martin Luther King, who said, our lives begin to end the moment we remain silent about things that matter. This matters. This matters not only for the noble profession that you are serving, it matters for the patients in the hospital. Who are the individuals that are at the bedside to provide the words of encouragement when someone is so desperate? Who is the one that provides that support? It is the registered nurses who graduate from our local colleges, from King's and Wilkes and Misericordia and Luzerne County Community College. You know something? The great lesson of history in the United States of America is that the freedom that we cherish is sometimes what we have to fight for. Okay? Yep. And I think sometimes the evidence of power in the perception of people is that it's so overwhelming that it cannot be challenged, it cannot be defeated. But I can tell you with certainty, as a student of history, you will win this fight. You will win this fight. And we will be with you today, tomorrow, next week, next month, for as long as it takes for you to claim victory, not only because it is the right thing to do, but you are charged and you do it every day. You save lives. It is important for Northeastern Pennsylvania to understand how important this fight is. Personally, I wish you the very best, and I will be standing with you throughout this incredible quest for the right, just for the right. Thank you very much for inviting me.
All right, good. Cheers up. Yep. I wanted to recognize just a few other people. So we have Action Together.
Action Together out there?
Action Together. Is anyone out there? We want to thank you guys for being there with us every step of the way. We also know that there's been canceled meetings just so you guys could be here with us tonight. We really appreciate all of the support you've given us. Also, we've had support from Penn State Hershey, their RNs. Let's hear it up for them. All of the firefighters, the police, the paramedics, all of everyone in this community who is here to keep us safe. They are also in support because they keep us safe out here so we can keep our patients safe in there. So right now, a couple updates. Zach, you want to say? Okay, all right. So the bargaining committee, we met very briefly with management today. Don't worry, it won't be long. The one good thing is that they 100% confirm that all of the nurses will be back at work per normal on Saturday. So that is nice for us to know that, you know why? Because they need us. They need us. Yeah, we're also a lot cheaper than some of our competitors at our own hospital. You're hearing out of my mouth, not mine. So we have upcoming bargaining in the hopes that Geisinger is willing to sit down at this table and hear what we have been fighting for. We're talking the 26th and the 27th, okay? So you guys know where we stand. The community knows where we stand. We have been open with Geisinger, we have been communicating with Geisinger, and there's a reason this is the first strike in Geisinger history. So the next couple of days are going to be interesting. We're going to have to pick it hard.
Let up.
Do not
Don't
let
let
up.
up.
When I say quality, you say care. Quality, quality. When I say quality, you say care. Quality, quality. When I say contract, you say now. Contract, contract, contract. You said be fair to those who care. 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 Be fair to
Those who care. Be.
I also really want to add in. All right. So Geisinger South, Wilkes-Barre, down there in our community. That is our community. We are going to have folks come down there to do a nurse speak out. It's fun up there, so management can take a look and see, hey, GWV, Pittston Complex, Geisinger South, guess what? You bought us all. And you're going to deal and treat us fairly across the board. So anybody wants to come to Geisinger South, Wilkes-Barre tomorrow around about 3:30, you will also see all of our cars showing the care and support being decorated, and we will be driving all through our town and our community to remind everybody that these nurses should be taking care of the community patients that are in there. I want to thank everybody for coming out. It was amazing. And I'm going to give you instructions.
All right, there's more to do. Are you excited to be on the cold more? A little bit more time in the cold. We got to shine the light on Geisinger tonight. So we are gonna circle up behind the mobile billboard, and there are hundreds of candles out there that spell a message. And then we're gonna get candles in our hands, and there's gonna be a drone flying over to capture it, and who knows what else. It's gonna be amazing. And then there's gonna be more light shining. So, are we ready for that? All right. So everybody circle up on the other side of the truck. And in the meantime, what do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? What do we want? What do we want it? I said be fair to those who care. Be fair to those who care. Be fair to those who care. Be fair to those who care.
So. Oh my God.
I can't see what it says from the ground. Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, that helps. Because we're upside down right now. Hmm? You got your blanket?
Hold it on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, thanks for someone else.
Someone else. Yeah, I was like, turn on.
It's a buffet. Thank you. There you go. Good.
Up in that M&T Bank building over there. So you're not.
Thank you.
But not quite dark enough yet. So now we're going to dance to whatever music comes on. Let's dance like you have it on the baseline. Hear the music. Crank it up.
MITCHEL, last name KLEIN. Calvin Klein, but not its baby.
Supporter.